guys, today we're going to start lesson 6.5, which is called Finding Percent of Increase and Decrease. We've been hearing a lot of percentages of increase lately with everything going on in the news and the world. So we're going to go ahead and figure out how to do these problems. If you don't have your notebook with you, I want you to grab it and open up to your notes section. Feel free to pause the video at any time so that you can record what you need to. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and record 2 steps that we're going to be using to find these solutions to our problems. So the first step we're going to write down is that we're going to use the percent equation to find the part. Now, we just finished using the percent equation and tested over it. Now, if you remember, A is the part, and that equals your percent, where we write it as a decimal, times the whole. The second step we're going to do, once we get an answer for the part, we have to either add or subtract that from the whole. Depending on if it's increasing, we add. If it's decreasing, we're going to subtract. So I'm going to show you the first problem. And like I said, feel free to pause the video if you need to. This first problem, it says we're going to find the new amount. And this one has to do with dogs being adopted from a shelter. There were 12 dogs originally, but that has decreased by 25%. So what we're going to do is we're going to use the percent equation, and I'm going to type the equation to make it a little bit easier for us to see. And well, that's kind of big. We're going to try to find the part, which is A. And since the percent is 25% or 25 hundredths, I'm going to write that as 25 hundredths as a decimal. We're going to multiply that by 12. I'd grab my calculator, although some of us might be able to figure this one out in our head, and we're going to find out that A is 3. So 3 dogs have been adopted. But then what we need to do, since this is a decrease, we're going to go ahead and take the whole amount, which was 12 dogs, and we are going to subtract the 3 that were adopted to figure out our new amount, which would be 9, and I'd label it dogs. And move that over. So the solution to the problem is 9 dogs. All right, we're going to try another one. My second example is I'm trying to drink more water. They say that's really good to keep you healthy. I have 140 fluid ounces, but I need to increase that by 45%. So again, we'll use the percent equation. So we'll go ahead and we'll type, or you guys write, A equals, the percent is 45 hundredths, so 0.45 times the whole, which is 140 ounces. Grab my calculator, and A equals 63. I should be increasing my intake by 63 more ounces. So what I need now is the new amount. If I had 140 ounces I was taking in before, but now I'm increasing. So increasing is adding 63 more ounces. The new total of what I should be consuming is 203 ounces of water. And be more specific and say fluid ounces. Okay. We're going to try number 3, and I'd like you to pause this one once you try it, and then see if you match with what I have. So it says we have 100 textbooks, but we have a huge incoming class of students. So we have to increase it by 99%. So we'll start with our percent equation. The part equals my percentage, 99 hundredths, times 100. That's going to give me a part, which is 99 textbooks. But if I started out, I had 100, but this is an increase, so that means I had 99. My new total is 199 textbooks. Did you get it right? We're going to do one more. Here's our final one. This one says I have 75 students, but that decreased by 80%. They must have been the ones who turned in their field trip forms, I'm guessing. So we're trying to find the part. 80% as a decimal, 0.80 or 80 hundredths times 75. When you grab your calculator for this one, let's see, A equals, but now I have to find my actual amount, my new amount. I started with 75. I'm decreasing, which means I'm subtracting. I'm taking away 60. And that new total would be 15 students. Hopefully this helps you guys so that you can see how you use the percent equation to figure out amounts of percents of increase and decrease.